Hey guys, what's up? So today we've got ourselves a job that we started like, I don't know, a while ago, but we got rained out and so we're back to finish it. We've got these two trees here. We've got a locust tree and we've got a sweet gum tree. You can see we got the locust tree partially brushed out the first time we were here, but we're gonna finish it up and then get both these trees down and get the wood hauled out. Hopefully all today. We'll see. There's supposed to be some rain coming. It's not scheduled to be here until like 7 p.m. so I think we'll beat it, but it definitely would be a bummer if we got cut short today. Alrighty, somebody had asked to see how I get my rope in the tree, so I'll show you that here real quick. We just use a typical Dyneema throw line, nothing special, a bike pump and this little air can I made. It's really straightforward, just a ball valve with a piece of metal zip tied onto it to make a lever. And I've got just a Schrader valve in the end there. You can get it at any auto parts store, and all pressure fittings. If you ever build something like this, make sure you don't use drain fittings, but it's just 1.5 inch pipe. I think it's rated for 300 psi at like 70 degrees or something like that. So yeah, right there it says 70 degrees. You can't see the pressure it's rated for, but at 73. So haven't had any problems with them blowing up. I only put like 60 or 50 or 60 psi in it, but it goes pretty straightforward for us. Alright, so we got this thing pumped up to 60 psi. We got our weight shoved down there, tapped it all the way down to the valve just by shaking it. And then we're just going to point up in the tree at where we want to get it and pull lever as quick as we can. I think that'll do us right there. And we'll just lower it down the other side of the branch once we get untangled from some brush. And we will tie the rope onto it and pull it back. So what we're going to do here, just going to take this off of our throw weight. Some people leave the throw weight on, but in my mind that's just an extra piece to get stuck up there. Then I just personally take a girth hitch and just whoop, put it down a couple feet and just pull it over like that. Some people like to put some half hitches up on the rope to make it go parallel with the string, but I've had plenty of success with this right here. So we'll now take this back and pull our climbing rope all the way up over the limb up there. Alright, another little trick is once you get it all the way up there, you're going to find it's going to be kind of hard to get over top of the limb. So what you can do is drop it down about a foot or two maybe, and then give it a yank. And if you are really good, you give it kind of a two-stage yank. You'll give it a yank to make it jump, and then you'll give it a yank to pull it over the limb. So hopefully it jumps over the limb. So something like that should do the trick. And there we are. I don't know if you can see it all the way up there, but our rope is over the limb. Alrighty, so we've got our rope kind of over not the strongest point in the world up there. It's not too weak, but like I said, it's not the strongest. So it's safe enough to climb, but I don't want to use a base anchor because that just puts a little extra force on things we don't need to. So we're going to use a canopy anchor by sending a running bowline up there. If you ever do this, you just got to be careful, because once you slide this up there, you're committed to that position. There's no going back. So, well, the only way to go back is to go up there with a different rope and get this one down. But we will be just fine. Got our Omni block here. I just got this unit. It's super slick. I was using just a regular block and a dead eye sling, but look how fast this is. Just look at that. Looky there. It's on swivel. Just take our excess and wrap it up around something here. Tuck it in. There we go. Looky there. Now we're ready for a rope. A few people had some comments about us rigging with a rope snap. You know, it's kind of either or. There's times it's plenty safe, there's other times it's a little bit more risky, but either way, I thought, you know, if there's multiple people saying it, they're probably right. So at least we'll give some other things a try. This is the only hardware I found that's actually specifically designed for rigging. You know, it can handle the way a rope wraps around the tree. It's a Notch, I forget what it's called now, Notch Ready Rig or something like that. I'm sure you can find it. I found it on treestuff.com. It was like 35 or 30 bucks, something like that. It's not super expensive, but supposed to be better than even like a steel rigging carabiner. So what this is we slide this guy on here, and then we tie this guy on here with a double fisherman's knot, which I don't recall how to tie, so I'm gonna have to look that up real quick. Alright, so we got ourselves a double fisherman's knot tied in here. Go slide that down on there. And so the way this works is you're supposed to be able to put the ring around and then slide this T-bone looking thing, oh man, this is gonna be a pain, up through there like that. And the theory is that the hardware is not side loaded across the wood in any appropriate ways. I kind of feel like this thing's going to be a hassle, but we'll see. Maybe a little bit of practice and muscle memory and we'll be in a good spot. So probably, I guess we'll see. If it's faster than tying a knot, we'll keep using it. If it's not, we won't. It's as simple as that. I don't know, how's this going to work? Oh, see, now this piece has to go all the way back over here, go through just like that. I wish this ring was just a smidge bigger, make life a little bit easier. So okay, that should do. I feel pretty good about that. Okay, Joel, you can go ahead and put a wrap and a half in there. Okay, here we go. We'll see how this goes. It's gonna be kind of a mess. Let it run, Joel, if you can. Okay, so you shouldn't let anything out until after it was moving, but
I didn't let it.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, when you said you were letting it run, I assumed you meant you were letting some out. Oh, that's a pain. So already I've discovered you got to keep those two pieces together since that one slides on the rope. Okay, Joel, I'm ready for you to put in the quarter wrap. Nice. Good work. These locust limbs are so big and spread out. They're such a pain to deal with. Good job there. Okay, it's teetery-tottery, so here it comes, Elisha. Okay, so theoretically you should let it down a little bit before it comes back to me there. So I'm thinking the engineers that design this would probably prefer to see it like this rather than this, although I think either one would probably be fairly safe. I don't know, maybe I'll check the little instruction sheet that came with it when I get back. I saw that it had some markings on there for it. Okay, here it comes. Good job. Nice. That was a beautiful rig there, Elisha. Thing just glided away. No, we can fall on that. Those I can get to land better. This one, there was no way to get to land good for a lot of these pieces. Okay, let's get this rope and the quarter wrap done. Probably one wrap, and I'm gonna need it to be let run. So do you think you can handle that, Elisha? Okay, could have been a wee bit softer. But not too bad for your first heavy negative rig. That was much better. Very good. Thank you, Elisha. Instagram video, so hang on. Nice.